Hello and welcome to a first impressions of Dust to the End. This is a post-apocalyptic, shall we say, simulation RPG? Yeah, I think that's probably the most accurate way to describe it. It has just released out of early access, so obviously this is the full version, and there's currently a launch discount available until the 23rd of August. This is not sponsored in any way, but I did receive a game key for the purpose of making this video. Anyway, we're going to be making a new game, and you can best bet that I'm really badly wanting to play on easy, because these kinds of games, they absolutely destroy me every single way that they can. Anyway, there's a link in the description if you want to check it out as well. We're going to play on normal. And here we go. This is going to be our first chance to select our character. So there are two classes by the looks of things. You can play as an adventurer or you can play as a pathfinder. Obviously, one of them is going to be using melee and the other one is going to be using ranged weapons. Personally, I am very much looking forward to using a ranged weapon of some kind. I can only hope that maybe you're not going to need ammunition. But I would assume that, yeah, you're probably going to need ammunition. So I'm going to just take that. Increases hit chance by 10% when equipped with ranged weapons. I don't think I can take any other character traits right now because we have to choose range. Yeah, you can actually take other traits, but you are going to need to select them however you want through this. So I'm going to go for additional hit chance, because that, in my opinion, is the most important thing. Actually hitting the enemy is very important. When dealing critical damage to an enemy, there is a 35% chance that the target will be confused. That's actually super good. 35% chance is pretty nice. When your HP is less than 50%, damage is increased by 24%. Well, that kind of relies on me to take damage, which of course is inevitably going to happen at some point, but I'd prefer not to have a modifier that gives me increased damage as a result of that. And after inflicting critical damage, their hit is reduced by 21%, so the hit chance is reduced. That's pretty good. Increases attack speed by 6. I think I'm probably going to go for the attack speed, and then we have the last one here, which is about a logistics trait. So this increases your caravan speed, which I assume is how you move around on the world map. Increases the chance of escaping from an enemy in the wild by 25%. In combat, increases the healing effect of medicine by 28%. And so on. But I'm actually going to be going for the reduce caravan's water and food consumption. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. And now I have no idea what to actually call her. I guess Iseni or something. I could play a male character. Okay, I can play a male character, so Byron is what we're going to be going for here. And you can choose any head you like. You got some hair here as well. You got body, and there's actually a pretty significant amount of customization here too. We're gonna use the one with the oxygen tank on the back or something like that. I have no idea whether it's oxygen. It's probably helium, to be fair. Anyway, you have a normal attack right here as well as knowing, which is 130% damage to a single target. That's pretty good, and it is going to be using bullets. Bullets by the looks of things? I have no idea, but let's go and see what happens. A severe headache gradually wakes you up, and you find an old man sitting beside you. He placed the kettle in his hand on the table and looked at you with his eyebrows raised. You try to recall what happened in the last moment before you collapsed in the desert, but you can't remember anything.
Oh, thank God you're finally awake. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jack, the village chief. People call me Old Jack around here. From your clothes, you're probably an undergrounder. Is there anything you'd like to ask? No. All right, you've been out for 6 hours, but besides a little dehydration, you're fine. Have some food and water.
While you were speaking with Old Jack, you could hear footsteps outside the door. With a heavy slam, the door opened. A man and a woman stood at the threshold. The larger figure was a strong-looking black man who looked about 50 years of age. Draped in black robes, he exuded an overwhelming presence. As for the lady, she was beautiful and seemed to be about 20. Dressed in green, she looked petite and adorable. All right. Steady on. Steady on.
Come in, please. Let me introduce you to our guests. These are two of the caravan captains of our village.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Reed. I'm the captain of a cactus village caravan. I'm good with hammers and nobody can knock me down easily.
My name is Anne. I'm also the captain of a cactus village caravan. I'm a dead shot and good with rifles.
According to the rules of the wastelands, from the moment you were rescued, your life has belonged to Cactus Village, and now Reed and Anne are both short-handed. You can choose which caravan you'd like to join. Looks at you. Now you have to make a choice.
Okay, so we can choose to join Reed or we can choose to join Anne. I have no idea what this actually has to do with gameplay. I mean, I don't know whether it's going to benefit me to be with the melee character or if it's going to benefit me to be with the ranged character, because to be fair, if we both have ranged abilities, it's probably going to make more sense to have 2 ranged characters than to have 1 melee and 1 ranged, because if we can kill the enemies before they even get to us, then we're going to be saving a huge amount of health and all kinds of other equipment. So I'm going to join Anne, I guess. Excellent, I'm excited to meet you.
Since it has been decided, welcome to the Cactus Village Caravan. Old Jack left with Reed.
From now on, we'll be partners. Now, please get ready to set off. We have an important task at hand. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Okay, no. Where are we going now?
In Cactus Village, we fall under the management of Border Town. Each quarter, we need to pay the Mayor, Sorsby, tax in exchange for protection, as the payment date is nearing for this coming quarter. But we find ourselves a bit short. We'll need to make some runs to earn the shortfall. But don't worry too much about that. All we have to do is sell goods from one place to another place where it's needed. The trick is knowing where to buy and where to sell, so it's often a good idea to hit up the local tavern to find out stuff like that for free. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
No. You're taking in a lot of new data. I'll try not to overwhelm you. We just need to collect 5,000 coins to pay the tax in Border Town. With the 2 of us together, it'll be no problem. Let's get cracking. First of all, let's take some salt and sell it to Tucker Village. Their industry needs it and they'll pay good money. You better have a local map when traversing the wilds. Getting lost can often prove fatal. Don't be afraid, though. I'm intimately familiar with the Dune Zone. Anne took out some pen and paper and started scribbling on a board. Before long, she created a sharply lined map of the local towns in the region. Alright, so here's the thing. If you haven't guessed already from the introduction there, this game is very much to do with trading. So, in other words, you're going to be buying resources for a cheap price and then hopefully selling them for a much greater price. So that's what we're going to try and do. So there is a shop here, and this seems to be the only thing I can interact with the exception of old Jack's house, but of course the house isn't really that important. So we're just going to go into the shop here and we can buy some salt. And actually we already have salt, apparently. Well, yeah, we apparently already have salt, so it's actually not even necessary for me to do that. So I can leave here, or I can go to the map. We should probably go to the map. I charted this map of the Dune Zone, marked with town locations in the zone and their distance. Tap a town to see its location. Well, tap? No, I think click is... Yeah, I think we're going to click. Straight line distance. If we can't make it given our supplies, the cost will be shown in red. In that case, it's best for us to get more supplies. Regardless, the map is a useful thing. When moving to a town, the first thing to do is open the map and check location, distance, travel time, and cost. Okay, so Tucker Village is where we want to go. So this is exactly what is going to be needed on the right side here. So we're going to need 5 kg of food. We're currently in possession of 8 kg, which is really nice. And water needed is 10 kg, and we have 17 kg available. So let's just start the trip. When crossing the desert, keep watch of your food and water. If we run out of supplies, we'll starve, dehydrate, and then, die. Yes, thank you. Go east and you'll see Tucker Village just a little off to the north. If you're worried about getting lost, check out that very nice map I've drawn for you. We should stay out of the way of wild beasts and bandits along the way. They can be a handful. That being said, if a fight breaks out, we'll slap them down real good. Alright. So, let's there we go. Okay, so we're actually moving. We are actually moving on the map, and I can choose where I want to go. So if I want to, I can literally just go somewhere else. And you can change the way you are moving as well. So if you want to move slower, then you can of course do that. There are 2 speeds, as you can see, and we're going to apparently be fighting these guys. Let's attack. I'm actually kind of intrigued to try out the combat system. In a battle, the most important thing to pay attention to is HP. A character at 0 HP is injured and cannot fight. Above the HP bar is the armor bar, which is determined by the armor worn. Don't underestimate armor, it takes half of the damage when you get hurt. The weapon you're equipped with determines what skills you can use. Using a skill costs action points. Action points replenish every round based on morale and are shared
by the whole team. Aha, okay, that's going to be kind of interesting. Also, check your ammo when equipped with a ranged weapon. If you run out, you'll be left to fight with just a dagger. That might have been a good reason why we should have maybe played a melee character, to be honest. Oh well, never mind, we'll see. You can also check the button at the bottom of the bar to speed up battle. You can use potions in combat to restore HP, attack, or use skills. Using potions takes up a round or more. Okay, so obviously, as you can see right here, we have the ability to do a normal attack, which, as you can see, takes no action points whatsoever. And our team AP at the moment is 30. We only have 30, so technically I can only do this. I don't even know how much damage that's going to do, but oh, 50 damage. That's pretty good. Oh my. Okay, yeah, this is okay, this might be slightly problematic. How many bullets do we even have with our people? Ah, there we go. There's the ammunition count right there. 50. So we have 50 with Anne. I'm actually going to use the other ability right here so we can destroy this guy's armor a little bit. There we go. And we have 49. Okay, so ammunition is basically like a global resource. So we start with 50, and every single person that has a ranged attack of some kind is going to use that resource, no matter whether it's bullets or bolts or arrows or anything like that. It's going to be all the relative same. So that's good to know as well. I'm going to go for the repeating attack. Oh, now that was nice. That was a nice hit right there. Can I actually deal damage? Yes, I can. There's another one. Fantastic. Okay, so now obviously we have no more action points until the next turn. So hopefully, yeah, there we go. Now we can actually do something. So let's just try and do some damage here. And do some more damage. Oh, wow, she does so much damage. She really does. That's actually crazy. And there is a victory. So we're going to be getting some tubers right there, which is obviously food. I think. Is there? Can we eat those? I mean, I guess you would be able to if you cooked them or something like that. And obviously water is really good too. So we are going to pick all of those up. There we go. And now we're almost at Tucker Village. So yeah, as you can no doubt tell, this is very much a trading simulator with turn-based combat, and you're going to have to try and survive. It's very much a survival simulator as well, so do bear that in mind. There's, you know, thirst and hunger and all that sort of thing too. So that's pretty intense. Anyway, this wide spot in the desert is Tucker Village. It's clearly barren and poor, but they make some of the best soap and oil in the region. Of course, they're the only ones making either, so we'll have to sell off all our goods, then buy inferior soap to sell at Baisha Village. Before we head to the next town, make sure to check our supplies. I would appreciate not starving to death on the way. Okay. You can open up the map. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, a caravan. Are you interested in visiting our industrial base? I guarantee it's a worthwhile trip. You can quickly enter the industrial base through the industrial entrance in the upper left corner of the town interface. And where's that? Upper left corner? Oh, there. Oh, I see. Well, we're going to sell the salt first. Let's sell all of it. Wow, that's going to give me so much cash. Look at that, 2,200 cash. That's actually insane. And I'm going to buy some water. I have no idea how much to actually buy. Insufficient carrying capacity. So let's just buy 14. And how much food should I buy? We should buy some inferior soap though, shouldn't we? Yeah, we need inferior soap. Let's buy... You can't afford more. So literally all I can buy is this, really? Okay, let's buy 10 of that. So we're still getting... We're still getting a pretty decent amount, actually. And we can sell this. Cactus is food. Tubers are food as well. I think we should be fine with 6. I mean, surely? No? Are we not going to be fine with that? I think so, maybe? Let's actually just take a quick look at the map in just a second, but I want to go to the industry screen and actually see what's going on with the industrial base. Here we take the goods produced locally to the market every week for sale. We are willing to carry out various forms of cooperation with caravans, including upgrading existing industries, creating new ones, short-term investment, and so on. All these actions will make the goods in the bazaar more valuable or numerous. In addition, if you want to create new industry on undeveloped land, you can obtain permission from the highest leader in the region. In other words, you'll need to increase your local reputation. Right. So what I can actually do, as you can see, we have livestock processing, and it uses crude techniques to produce oil and inferior soap. Really inferior.
Okay. So they're basically allowing us to invest in the two commodities. So if you know anything about stock market trading or anything like that and commodities trading, then you'll kind of get what the gist of this is. But it's relatively simple anyway to understand. So oil, inferior soap. If you want to invest in this, then obviously you're going to be able to. Unfortunately, I am not able to do either of these things because I really do not have enough cash, which is obviously the case. You also don't have enough, or I don't have enough at the very least, to be able to upgrade. But it's nice to have the ability to do these things. And you're going to also be able to eventually get leather and actual soap, actual proper soap. So I'm very much looking forward to that too. Anyway, we need to go to Baisha village. Do I have enough? Yes. I have enough food, and I easily have enough water. So it seems like I have purchased way too much water. But I did buy, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go here. Let's start the trip. Okay. I think it's maybe you know what I should have done actually to have a better idea as to what we could do. I really should have checked the costs of the journey first. That would have been a good idea. I hope these guys aren't going to attack me. I don't think they will. I think they're just regular civilians. No, they seem friendly. There's an antique trader here as well. I'm not entirely sure what he's for, but I don't really want to stop at this point. I would like to get to the village as soon as possible because I am running out of I'm running out of food pretty quickly. Oh, before you is the entrance to a camp. What do you need? Oh, it's a side mission. Happy to help. Do you know how to get to Tucker Village? Oh, for sure. Just walk west and the fork in the road ahead. Oh, really? Wow, I had no idea which way to go. Thanks. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you, but I'll make sure that everyone I know hears about how helpful you are to normal folks. Hey, that gives me an idea. I bet if we help other civilians, our reputation with them will increase. Being well-liked will lead us to becoming friendly, and then our team mood is bound to increase. Oh, and it's the right thing to do, so win-win. Yeah, well, obviously that's going to be pretty useful. Alright, so here we go. Rich in mineral deposits with ample salt available while also producing lots of lime. This has made very few people very rich. However, most of the ore miners can barely fill their stomachs with anything richer than bug meat. Speaking of, did you notice there's very little food in the marketplace? That's my bad. I should have mentioned we can't expect to get enough supply. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, I know for a fact that inferior soap will make an absolute mint here. Once we've sold all the soap we have, we'll flip that cash into lime. Border Town is extra hungry for lime. Okay, good to know. So, let's sell the inferior soap here. That's going to give us a huge amount. Oh, there is actually some food here. There is food here, so I think we should be all right. And then lime, so we should probably buy as much of that as we can, or at the very least try to get a decent amount of it. So what about this? Can I not do more? Yeah, I can do more, but we need to get some more. We need to get some more food, and I suppose this is going to be all I can really get. Yes, indeed, that is all I can really get. Okay, deal. Okay, so is that enough to actually get me back to Border Town? Let me actually have a look. No, that is very close. No, I don't have enough water. I don't have enough water, so I'm going to have to purchase some more of that. Is there anything I can do about that, to be honest? I mean, I'm going to have to sell some of the lime back, aren't I? I really didn't want to have to do that, to be honest. That's basically the best I can do. Is that enough? No, it's actually not enough. So basically what I would have to do is go back to Tucker Village and then go all the way around. Okay, I understand. Okay, I gotta say, that's kind of harsh. Keep going west and we'll find Border Town. Look at the map to locate it. Well, I can't actually at the moment. Yeah, let's load up on double the supplies beforehand. The last time I ate bug meat, I broke out in hives all over. Besides, eating low-quality food will reduce your immunity, and eventually you'll end up sick. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. That is really, really nice to know. But yeah, as you can quite clearly tell, we are making some pretty decent bank at the moment as well. Oh, look at this. bug beasts and bandits are doing battle against each other. Can I actually do battle here? I'm going to attack the bug beasts. Can I attack them with the bandits? No, it doesn't seem like it. But I'm very... These guys are super powerful. Okay, I might have made a mistake here. Okay, yeah, this might be problematic. Oh, thankfully missed. Okay. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, almost getting a kill right there. I should probably save my action points, actually, until we get 40. There we go. We've now got 40, but I'm just going to finish this one off with a normal attack, and then we're going to attack with this. Yeah, that was some decent damage, but not as much as I thought we'd get. Oh, nice critical, too. Nice critical. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we got some experience. No coins, of course, because, I mean, why would you get, why would you get coins? And what else do we get here? Tentacle. This is a weapon upgrade material. So, yeah, there is obviously a crafting system as well, so do bear that in mind. We're not going to take that much bug meat right here because... Baby bug beast. Really? Okay. Good to know. But yeah, we're not going to take too much of that, and we're now going to attack the Dune Bandits. It's really cool that the neutral factions, or the aggressive enemy units in the game, are actually able to attack each other. I think that's actually kind of cool. I've always liked that kind of thing in games, whenever they make it so that the enemies can also attack each other. I mean, that makes all the sense in the world, especially in this kind of universe, it's a dog-eat-dog world kind of thing, so it really makes a huge difference. But thankfully, we're not taking too much damage here from this guy, and I'm going to do some more damage here with some of these. We are, of course, using our ammunition. Oh, that was some damage. Okay, that's not looking too good. Thankfully, we did take him down, so I'm pretty happy with that. And can I get some more water? Yeah, technically. Oh, sniper bullets. Well, I can obviously take those sniper bullets. Let's take all, and then I'm going to have to let some go, unfortunately. Can I not? I can't even take anything, basically. I've got no carry capacity right now. We're overloaded. There are many scattered caches dropped or lost by caravans in the field for one reason or another. Opening the supply boxes to get provisions and goods. The content might not be much, but hey, it's free. Well, unfortunately, I'm not able to do any of that at the moment because I just don't have any space. So it seems like I will have to go all the way along here. And then we'll just have to make our way around. Water is insufficient. Please replenish ASAP. Are you serious? No. Already? That was really fast. Okay, that was super, super fast. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Let's get as much water as I can carry, I guess. Let's get 14. Do I have enough? Do I have enough to be able to do that? To go on to the next one? Yeah, I do easily. I easily have enough food. Look at that. Crazy. Okay, so we've got some more Dune Bandits that we can do battle with here as well. Bear in mind that you're also going to be able to have a vehicle later down the line as well. So, of course, once you get further along in the game, you're going to have that ability, which is going to be super, super useful for traveling just that much faster. I have a bad feeling that my character is going to die here. Maybe. Okay, thankfully we've eliminated that guy. Hopefully this fellow is not going to do massive amounts of damage, which he is quite clearly doing. Nice, we can attack a second time right now. There we go. His armor is now broken. Thankfully he's focusing on Anne at the moment. That's really making a huge difference. Thankfully, whew, there we go. We're managing to get that done. And now we can just loot all of that stuff and then move on. Now, I think I should have enough. I'm going to just stop off in Cactus Village just to make sure. You never know, you never know. And just to make sure that we have enough here, because I think I will have enough. No, I need more water. Okay, I need more water. So let me go and get that. There we go. Thank you. And then we will be going to Border Town. There we go. All right, so now obviously this is not the only area you're going to have available to you, I would assume. Eventually you're going to have the ability to go up here and then experience the rest of the map. I mean, just look at I mean, if this is the potential of the map, you can see how massive this is. I mean, literally, I can scroll the way all up here, and I assume that that is indeed the case. Obviously, don't quote me on that, because I've not played the game for that long to truly know, but if it is, then that's absolutely amazing. That really is going to be super fun. Dune Robber, stay away from me, fiend. Thank you. Ah, finally, it's Border Town. This is the most prosperous town in the region. We'll be rolling in coins after we sell that lime. There are plenty of ways to earn money. You'll pick it up as you go, or you won't. And we'll starve out in the desert. No pressure. Don't forget, we've got to head back to Cactus Village once we've got 5,000 in the kitty to show to old Jack. Okay, so we're now going to sell the lime. It's not selling for that much, actually. As you can see, it's not selling for that much at all, which I am kind of surprised about, to be fair. I'm kind of surprised about that. So there we go. I now have how much? Almost 5,000. So I actually don't even have 5,000 right now, which is somewhat unfortunate. But I assume I'm... Ooh, look at this. A simple biohazard suit. That looks cool, but it's 10,000. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that right now. So there's that. But yeah, otherwise, I guess the best thing that I can do is basically just leave, go back to Cactus Village, and see what they need, and then just take it to the other village, and then try and just make some more cash, because that's what I'm going to need to do to be able to make it to where we need to be. Arena is open from the 10th to the 14th every single month, and you have a reward of a weapon rifle with a random attribute on it. The entrance fee is 5,000. Unfortunately, again, I don't have that, but I can easily make that by going to the other towns and continually trading. So this is definitely something that you want to check out if you're a fan of games like Frontier or even Kenshi at this point as well. This has Kenshi vibes all over it, and it's actually a really, really cheap game, if you can believe that. It's only about $10. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. Dust to the end. And I gotta say, this is the end of this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.